Peace. It's the Autochthonous one. And just want to do a video, man, on some comments that I got about my video. Um, Title of my video about blacks being the Aborigines of North America. And I got a lot of comments on it, which is good. But just like the good comments come the bad comments. I always get people who always still come in with the same story, that the same conventional story we all heard about the fucking diaspora and how they dropped the slaves off to these numerous different ports or whatever around the world. All right, so I want to address this one particular female. And if you happen to check this video out, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's no disrespect to you. Maybe you need to check some more videos out about this if you don't believe me, and do some further research as opposed to just come on this one video. Like, my research is over a decade of research. You understand? So it took me a lot for me to believe this, okay? Before I even got into the Americas and start studying Americas, I was with the Africa thing, I was with the comedic science thing and all that, you know what I'm saying? But once I learned, once I got connected with the Moors and they started saying that we was Aborigine to this land, we was already here, and then I start connecting with other people who started providing information and visual proof of this, then it kind of bought me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got so many people who don't do research. They don't do no research. They go to these European institutes and then they come out and think that they're so educated, but they ain't conscious on a African American level. You understand what I'm saying? Because you still got the program of these Europeans. So let me go down. Let me just scroll down and check the video out. Let me check the comment out that I'm looking for. And it's saying this one right here, called Yada. It say, that's right, I teach. It say, originally, Indians were mainly dark, melanated. The Aborigines of this land, north and south, say 90% of the so-called African American have Indian blood, so we definitely cannot fight against ourselves. Made distinctive between the government-created white Indians who were able to pay $5 to get on dolls' rolls, and black Indians. And the black Indians. Let's not get it twisted. All right, so look, see that one? Now look at this one. Old girl right here, love galore. This is the one I want to address her shit. So it says, you look African, and the only reason there is deviation, the deviation is from slavery and mixing with Indians. It say, when they took you in as runaways. It say the island has Indians, black, blended communities. It say, and look for African and mix to, no, it say mix to, hold up. It's saying mix to Asiatic. Stop misinforming people. There is archaeology evidence and DNA evidence. They say 50 Cent look African. All right, this is what she's saying. She's saying 50 Cent look African. All right, it's saying, I wanted to address her because she has some of the most interesting comments on here, as far as her not being able to break the mind control of that we was already here. It said the Thanos and the Arawaks look Polynesian. It say, as Afro-Asiatics mix, but you aren't. She said, but you aren't Native Americans. You are from Africa. You look African, and even in seeing the image of the hair is straight and loose curl patterns. It say definitely not nappy. It say no one wants to be a slave. It say, I get it. It say, but you're not indigenous because of these pics in the book. The diaries mention Indians of color. They say a Bantu. It say in Brazil, Central America. It say, but they have features that aren't like black Americans. Say the hair customs give it away. You're not Indian, and the book is costly because of the rarity and age. Okay, so love galore. So all right. So this is my video, okay? So let me just show you something. So, all right, when you search for Black Americans are not Africans, all right, you got this video right here by a different narrative. They say African Americans are not Africans. 2017. He got 3,209. He got 32,909 views. You got 2016. African Americans ain't Africans by A. Ab the Legend, and he got almost a 500,000 views. You got the DNA hoax. African Americans ain't Africans by 1,000 Go Ahead, and he got almost 2 million views. Okay, let me just show you something, sweetheart. Since you think we just making this shit up, like you think we just fucking playing around, like we just saying this or whatever. Maybe if you hear some Europeans say it, you'll be happy. Here we go. Look. It's just a video. I'm going to give a shout out to my Moorish American 720.
100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. Now, have you ever wondered what that passage meant from Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech? I did, and what I found was one of the biggest secrets that's not really a secret at all, except to many African Americans, is they are not descended from Africans. I know, I was shocked too, so much.
Tell Love Galore that again, my European brother. Tell this female Love Galore this shit, because she obviously don't believe it.
America and see the people he saw in 1671. Read books like The Black American Handbook for Survival through the 21st century.
Maybe you'll believe it for European tell you. That's the only way it seems like y'all people believe shit. You think black people so fucking stupid, and we need somebody from another country. Which I mean, I know Puerto Rico ain't another country, but we don't need nobody coming over here telling us who the fuck we are.
African American or black.
Moorish Americans are indigenous to America.
Now it is a great Masonic secret that has long been revealed that it was George Washington who chopped down the cherry tree of the Moors, erasing them from the history books and removing their nationality, faith, and strong biblical values and traditions. However, he derives its origins from Bergman law, pursuing the Tripoli Treaty, Article 11. It might not be true that it was the Moors who held separate.
Oh, they ain't really talking about nothing right here. I can't get the video that I'm looking for. I ain't really trying to get the video dealing with Moors. I'm trying to get more of the videos. Let me see something. Look, man, I ain't even gonna click on none of these people's videos, man. Love Galore, you need to do some research, sweetheart, because it gotta be over a couple thousand videos on YouTube, as well as evidence, as well as the Olmecs in fucking Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Who people keep on thinking that they Mexicans when they really black people or whatever. You got the Olmecs, you got pyramids in the Americas that's older than pyramids in Egypt or Africa where you think you from or whatever. And that's the thing. You see all these mixed people because the Chinese came here as well and mixed with black people who've been here. That's the reason why you see these mongoloid looking Mexicans who look like they fucking Chinese mixed with something else or whatever. They Chinese mixed with European as well. You know what I'm saying? So, look, man, it's a lot of different mixtures that's here, but the original person of this land is the one you see and the one that they call as the African American. So, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, you can't break a lot of these people mind control because a lot of these people is just so programmed. Now, she going off the hair. She going off the hair because of the curly pattern. Now, look, sweetheart. If black people can blow dry their hair and make their hair straight, you know, I know I'm not telling you at that time people had blow dryers, but if you put oil in your hair and you put a particular type of oil in your hair will straighten up, sweetheart. You put coconut oil in your hair, it would make your hair come down. And I do this with my daughter all the time. I put coconut oil in her hair. I don't even have to blow dry hair, and then I put coconut oil in her hair. Once the coconut oil dry out, most of the time her hair be controllable. See, the problem is most of us got dry hair, and because our hair is dry, we don't moisturize it, so you don't see the potential of like the pattern of your hair. And that's the most important thing, you know. But like I said, man, there's more than enough videos out here. You need to do some research, sweetheart. We don't need nobody coming here telling us, oh, the Thanos and the Arawaks. Okay, all right. If you want to deal with, I can deal with the Thanos and the Arawaks too. But I'm not. I'll let you get that or whatever. I'm dealing with North America and the Negroes who was here. So I don't need nobody outside of North America coming to try to, you know, disinform us of what we already believe. There's more than a couple thousand of us who believe this, and we don't need nobody coming here teaching us about slavery or talking about, oh, we were slaves. You know, I got a video telling you about what the word slave and the origins of the word slave. You got the images. People tell you, you got an author named Michael Hoffman who got a book called They Was White and They Were Slaves, and he tell you in the 1700s there was practically no black slaves. So this is the reason why in the 1700s you have black fucking judges. Back in the 1750s you got black freemen. So how the fuck was we all slaves? And this is what I'm trying to just tell people. You need to do your research because you is being misled. You don't understand. How do you got black free people at the same time you supposed to have people who supposed to be chained up and brought here on a slave ship? Oh, you're going to have some type of way to explain that. There is no way to explain it. There is no way to explain. You have black freemen. You had thousands upon thousands of black freemen in the same country where supposedly slavery was going on, and then they tell you that most slavery wasn't even wasn't lifetime. They tell you most slavery wasn't lifetime. You understand? So y'all been misinformed about the whole. Do some research. They cannot produce no slave ships. I don't give a fuck. They produce a piece of slave ship or a drawing. I need to see some boats. I need to see boats in the hundreds or in the thousands for me to even think about the idea that they can bring fucking people across the Atlantic Ocean, which is the toughest ocean that exists. The Atlantic Ocean is tough. So, I mean, I haven't seen no proof. I have seen more evidence. You know, I show you people, y'all saying, oh, these black Indians. Okay, so if they called us Indians, then you will probably get the picture a little bit more. Because prior to the people who they consider to be Indians, they called them fucking colored. They called them colored, and they let us keep our name. They just reclassified the term of the people who was on this land. And you people just can't break that program. You saying we look like Africans or whatever. I showed you the image of what the American look like and what the African look like. They look just a fucking like. The only thing about the American is the America have longer hair than the African. Just like we have over here. But when you see images of what we consider to be black people, you want to tell me, oh no, that's an Indian. Don't tell me what my people look like. And this is the fucking problem. You got people telling us in North America what our people look like. Sweetheart, we are the Aborigines of North America. You need to do some research. And like I said, I'm not going to go no more in these fucking comments or whatever. But do some research, sweetheart. I ain't going to try to assassinate your character. I don't know you. But hopefully you can probably, you know, hook up with somebody else and, you know, and do some research on this. There's thousands of channels on this. Like, and I showed you a lot of them. I put a lot of them in there. You got all these different videos of people who know that they are not fucking Africans. Okay, but you come along and you want to hit us with the same narrative of what this European been telling us, and what we find out that they are not no mother, that the fucking Mongoloids are the people like from Siberia and Canada, and they ain't come down to the Southwest till like the 1800s. So a lot of these people who we seen was, you know, some of them people did get separated and sent to Mexico, but then was the fucking people who came through the Bering Strait. The Mexicans are some of them descendants of them people as well. You understand? So you need to do some research or whatever. Don't come on the channel until you got 100% research. Don't come in with the white man research or how he testing our DNA and we coming up to be sub-Saharan African. Test our DNA with Lucy. That's who you need to test our DNA with if you really want to prove something. So, you know, I mean, I got plenty of evidence on. I could make 1,000 videos on this shit. I don't even feel like I don't got the time to sit here and go through pictures and go through articles and go through images of what's already here. Just look up the fact that there's pyramids in Mississippi, there's pyramids in fucking Kentucky. You ask the Native American, they don't know how to build no fucking pyramids. They live in teepees. So who the hell built these pyramids? Oh, the people that they call African Americans, that they just was moving around or whatever. Or after the Civil War, then is when we really caught hell. Okay, so do some research, check out some of these people, and get back at me. I'm out. I'm the Autochthonous one. Peace.